get the Shadow Mundus from my house. Friends, I would like to express my thorough disappointment.
Oh no.
Sorry. My thorough disappointment in
I must finish this.
Zoss writing department.
What did they do?
What, the prologue or something?
So, did the prologue, which reintroduces Sai Sahan.
Which is weird. I don't even know the backstory of it, but he's been around a lot.
So, in my timeline, and in the timeline of, I'm sure, many other people, not the majority would have killed the prophet, as should be, but I made an impulse decision that wasn't the correct choice, but I still did it anyway and sacrificed Sai Sahan.
Not the canon choice.
I know. But when I spoke to him, I was like, Sai, you should be dead. And he was just like, beats me. I just closed my eyes when I died and I opened them sitting here in the Abbey of Blades. And I was like, fuck you, buddy. What? How does... What?
Pardon me?
It's just shrug it away, and then your character just accepts it. No more questions. He's just like, okay.
That's a giant deal.
Not
Who
even
was that ever have?
Not even a -4 to all ability rolls. Unacceptable.
And I mean, you do get the opportunity to ask him again, but he just says the same thing. He's just like, your guess is as good as mine. It's like, fuck you, man.
Maybe they'll elaborate on it later.
Where's Moongrave again?
Yeah, I'll queue us.
No, it's at top of Elsewhere.
Top of Elsewhere.
Where that is.
There are no dungeons. Oh, there's one. Bottom of Elsewhere, you mean?
Bottom of Elsewhere.
Yeah.
You guys all ready? I can queue us.
I'm just pointing right in.
Why are you waiting for the queue?
Because it's on normal.
And then we all have to port in.
It's on normal.
It's supposed to be on normal.
Oh.
I think he's implying that it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the buff.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I'd have to pay money to port.
Or you can just port to me.
Okay.
Oh, our roles are incompatible. We'll port to Asian. Jared's a fake tank.
Fake tank.
Yeah. I never remember to change it back to DPS after, or to tank after this. And then Mitch gets mad
That should be an alpha gear thing. That'd be awesome.
Oh.
Do you guys know when the Witches Festival starts?
That's a good question. I'd assume... Oh, I would assume on the 28th. That like starts that week, but I actually have no idea.
It's so short.
My guess is...
I'm guessing it's gonna go like...
Right after this.
Yeah.
Current event, which goes for 6 more days. So that would be like the 20th.
Okay.
They should announce soon. No, it's soon.
We have so many events now, which is great. I just can't keep up with when each of them start and end.
I've given up trying to collect the Indrix.
Me too. I stopped.
Yeah, same.
Holding in. I don't know if I'm like. I'm trying, but it's been a struggle. There's so many. I'm just spending CP real.
The only thing I want from the Witches is the new tank food coming out with it.
I want my hat.
Food.
But what's Tri-stat?
It's Tri-stat. Yeah, Tri-stat and health regen.
Nice.
And it's not like obscenely expensive either.
Yeah, what are the ingredients?
I don't remember, but it's not like super rare ingredients. I think the biggest hit would be the Columbine you have to use.
Oh, okay. So it's not a new ingredient or anything.
Yeah, like I already buy crap ton of Columbines already for tri-pots, so it doesn't matter to me. Plus food lasts for so long. It's just like one food a night. It's not like potions where I'm drinking like 20 or 30 a night.
I'm ready. My fucking green CP is gonna be ass, but since I haven't reset up,
it's normal, Jared.
It's normal, Jared. You're fine.
I want my hat.
Yeah, I want you to have that hat too.
I've even changed my outfit to prepare for it because it looks goofy with my old shoulders.
Oh.
But these shoulders look goofy to me without the hat.
Yeah, you've made a bold decision to change your outfit in anticipation.
Yeah.
Because now you're just gonna be sad whenever you look at the character while you wait.
Well, I'm actually just it's more in an effort to try to get used to it.
Oh.
Because I like the profile of my old one, and I don't want to like. I kind of want to be used to change by the time it comes out. You know what I mean?
Asian, what are the cool new things we should know about DPS next patch? Anything exciting?
Running slashes apparently sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Maelstrom
I
Dual is
figured
like
that.
utter garbo now, right?
Yeah, well, it's not utter garbo, but it's not this anymore.
Yeah.
Deadly Strikes should be pretty dope for Stamplars.
Yeah, I saw that. I was a little excited. But I thought I saw somewhere in the patch notes that jabs should scale off Master at Arms now.
It does, but it's a channeled ability, so it still counts for.
It still counts as damage over time, but
Well, the set itself says specifically channeled abilities.
oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just or I don't know what the wording was. Okay, so it buffs everything except Power of the Light, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a question of opinion for you guys, but it's slight deviation from that specific topic, so I don't want to derail you. Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I just used the reset synergy by accident. Oh, it didn't happen. Good. Good. I am typically not a person that wears a tinfoil hat ever. Usually, if there's ever like, oh, conspiracy, my default assumption is that it is false and people are just being goofy. So I'm not putting this forward because I think it. I'm just want to get your guys' take on it. Because the forums are a big bunch of crybabies. When they buffed the dots back up by like 20%, most of the people are like, don't be fooled, there's still a giant nerf from live, which is true, there's still less than live, but they're like, people are claiming that Zos intentionally mega nerfed things, knowing that they would rebuff them partway into PTS, thinking that it would be a better PR move.
I don't think they're smart enough to do that.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, okay.
they did some wrong math to start, but
But it isn't the first time that that's happened. There's been a lot of... It is factually true that many PTSs start with a big change and then reduce the change that just softens the blow. It doesn't revert it entirely. But if they ultimately wanted to nerf dots by, say, 40%, this math is going to be wrong. But starting it out by nerfing it by 60 and then rebuffing it by 20 is a way to achieve the 40 without people going, oh my god, 40% down? It gets a lot of people going, oh, okay, well at least they brought it back up another 20. You know?
yeah.
I'm not saying that's true, but
I
people are
don't
saying
know,
it.
like,
Are you wearing the hat or are you not wearing the hat?
I don't own a hat. That's what I mean. I'm not a tinfoil hat person.
if they were doing that, whatever. Hey, like,
Yeah,
end result is what matters. I think they're
that's true. That's a good point.
getting, I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of people. I have done no testing. But from what person I have seen, it looks like everything is getting really close together now.
Cool. And I guess I'm someone who's in favor of combating power creep, so like I'm alright with DPS nerfs across the board as long as they kind of affect everyone equally. So if the only net change in this is for some people it works and their attitude is kind of, even though perhaps engineered to be, but is better because of the technically sneaky move, I guess it's just kind of a net positive, you know? It feels
Yeah.
deceitful, but really at what harm, you know?
Right.
I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm just the opposite side of the overly skeptical tinfoil hat is naive, though perhaps I'm that. But I don't think that that's the way they played it, you know?
I don't think I'd call that naive. I think
But-
naive is more.
Well, I mean, too far. Like if that is actually how they played it, and I just am like, no, I don't think so. Like I don't think they do that. That could be naive, you know.
Sure.
Like if I'm wrong, I think it's naive. Does that make sense?
In general, yeah. I think I would associate the word naive with counter to the if it's kind of a given, or if it's kind of known or supported with evidence, and you're still either unaware of it, then you're naive, or if you're choosing to ignore it, then you got blinders on, or you have rose-colored glasses, right? But if it's something, I don't think you're either naive or a conspiracy, depending on the result. I think it depends on what the assumption here is that there's honest. It's not being sneaky. Ergo, I don't think you're naive. I think naive adds an element of you kind of should have known, right? Naive says implies as though it's strange that you didn't.
Yeah. I guess from my perspective that would still fit, but I don't want to. Debating over the word itself isn't actually the point.
It's useless when you. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I just like conversations about semantics, just because they're fascinating. I didn't mean to derail you.
No, that's okay. But I don't think they. I don't think they'll have done that. I understand why people think it, but I feel like communities and stuff will just look for any reason to be mad or to be against the system, you know, but how we're always getting screwed over even when we get what we want.
Yeah.
So
I mean, when has the forums not been mad about a patch?
Never.
yeah.
And forums
Yeah.
are like 6% of people who play. And the people complaining are there to complain every patch, so they haven't quit yet. They're still here.
Yeah. Same loud voices, probably. I don't even know anymore. I don't ever read
And I mean,
Discords.
frankly, you know, it would have been different, but the game still would have worked with what they had. It wasn't you know, completely crazy. So I don't know. I don't think it was all a ploy. That just seems like it wastes testing time. You know, like why would they waste half their PTS cycle on a
Sure.
Okay, so this one's cubed.
Yeah.
Right, this one's cubed.
This is
Yes,
cute. So
defeat.
do it all within 3 seconds.
Okay.
The whole
Yeah.
fight.
Oh my god.
Just insta kill him. He's gonna sneak around. Get
Wait a
back
second.
that
Change.
sneak damage.
Isn't this one where you have to try to like hit the
Yeah.
boxes and meet like
It is. It's just the end of the fight within
Wasn't
3
that-
seconds.
really hard?
That's why we're on normal.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Within 3 seconds of
So-
each other in Moongrave Fane.
Part of it, I feel like, is going to be luck. Like, we're going to have to have some geysers like close to each other.
So, let's get him down to.
20?
I think smaller. I think
5?
Five is too
between 10
little.
and 5. Between 10 and 5, because he's invincible once he's doing the box.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once that happens, I'll just stand near him, and then we'll have the 3 of you push the boxes. And then as soon as the boxes have been pushed, I'll kill him.
Yeah, and let's try to get the boxes at least really close to 2 of them, and then we'll have to figure out what the
Yeah.
wherever the third one.
So what I was gonna suggest is, I think by that point there's probably gonna be 4 geysers out. So before we move any boxes, because there's no rush, we'll just look at where all of the geysers are. We'll use 1 box beforehand on just getting rid of one of the geysers, and then carry them over so that they're kind of in position. And then we'll put 2 of you on the
There
box
is a
that needs to-
timer on it.
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
so-
we can plan it out,
Yeah, we
right?
can
It's
plan
not
it
like
out,
it's
yeah.
a 10-second timer. We'll put 2 of you on the side that needs to cover 2 geysers, and then 1 of you on the side with just the 1 geyser, so that we can hopefully do them all within a few seconds. And then I'll just be standing there spamming my killer's blade button for as soon as he's got it. Cool.
All right, do it.
If the geysers are all really spread out, we'll just do the geysers and then not touch the boss and wait. Wait for better RNG.
Yeah.
All right.
Pick our times. I don't need to come back through this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's no chance that standing on a geyser works, right?
I don't think
It doesn't. Yeah.
In this instance, do we just use one box twice? Or do I send my box all the way over there? On vet. Like, just because I'm curious.
That probably both. Take it over there. That would have been probably a lot of time for the geysers to hit us. I think the geyser hurts on that, doesn't?
Guys are hurt pretty bad on that.
Okay, slow down.
And
We're gonna
let's
get 'em
probably
around
bring the
little-
boxes back into the middle, maybe after you get.
Yeah.
I guess both of them are good. Pretty good.
Want to get them a little lower.
Yeah, I don't want
Not a
but
lot.
They probably don't
gonna
put it in
heavy
the middle
attack.
because then you might need to go two different directions. Better just to go to one.
Oh, stop! He's at like 4%.
There.
Whoa.
Yeah, he heals himself, which is interesting. He's got health covered. Oh, now he doesn't. Why was he getting health back before?
Maybe he had a move.
Either in the like the geyser phase, does he heal? Oh, God, we reset.
I feel like
He's just.
Don't even taunt him.
Oh, it's my
I guess.
fucking. I'm so. It's my fucking Twilight. God damn it. I'm like, why is he still taking damage at all? But she's gone now. We're good.
Yeah, if he's on you, just keep running.
I think it might be health based. His geysers.
Maybe we did it.
It's
already.
been. It says it's. No, it says it's been a minute since his last volcanic geyser.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we can run up the stairs.
Got 34k. That's like one. That's literally one hit.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
So we. Okay.
So we got to get him a lot for. We got to do it from a lot higher. It's that last.
Yeah, it looks like it's health based.
Okay, so let's do big burn at 50, so that when he goes up in the air, he won't have a lot left. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yep.
Sure.
I'll save a horn.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh shit. You just saw my champion points had a little number next to it, and I was like, did I not spend all of them?
Is it faster to charge up a heavy attack or to just
Yeah.
light it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess depending on the weapon, I suppose. I don't know if the lightning staff or rest of the
Right.
staff goes
kind
really
of-
well, but at least with dual wield it is.
Resto should be faster, right?
Resto and lightning have the same, like
They're the
two and a
same.
half
Okay.
charge time, so it's probably not as fast.
With the melee weapon, it's real fast.
Yeah.
The light attack.
Should we trade? Do one of you guys want to swap out with me here?
Yeah, I can do it. And that's
Because if I have to spend, if we have to do it in 3 seconds, I'm going to spend 2.5 of them charging up a heavy attack. That's not going to work. So you're sick. You do this side.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna do a big burn here after, so...
I got a horn.
Mayo, I'm gonna have you do my side so I can just be ready to attack him.
Yep.
Don't use all the stuff. Besides your horn, that's fine. Okay, alright, we're gonna have to work with that. Alright, so... Where's the ones
I
on your side?
see just two.
Maybe it does have to be vet.
Okay, what if we just wait? You say it stops on its own, right?
It does stop on its own. Yeah, 5 seconds.
Alright, let's see if he does that. Alright. Let's get him a little lower. And stop. Or maybe he'll... Okay, now stop.
The fuck?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I have a hunch this is only going to work on vet, even though it's in the general category.
Didn't really work well for us on vet though anyway.
It's not taunting him at this point.
Because we would have to go from even a higher.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen 3 geysers.
There was 3 on that last one, but the boxes
Oh, was
weren't
there?
their boxes weren't in a good position. That you would have to go 2 directions.
I guess reset again? I don't know.
I only saw 2.
I saw 3.
Maybe somebody touched the box and it took it out right away.
It's a dumb achievement.
Yeah. So yeah, there were 2 on this side, and there was one, like, I think it was just over there, but I think somebody moved the box and covered it right away.
On two pole, like not this last pole, correct?
That was last pull. I saw 3.
That's
One
fine.
on this side, 2 on this side.
It's
So last poll, there, I think it was just 2 because I never touched the box at all. It just stayed where it's sitting.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference now, right? Like whether there was 2 or 3. And I only saw 2 as well, but maybe this one was bugged out and only just see it. But even still, it should change our strategy, right? We've got to try again and make it happen.
I think the flaw, or the worry is whether or not it's even possible for there to be 3. Which, if Justin's right, then we're good to go. But-
We've seen 3 in the first poll we did.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
3 in
okay,
the first
great.
pull we did.
Then nothing to worry about.
See, is there not one on the opposite side?
Nope.
No, so there's only 1 by you, right? Or 2 by you.
Just try damaging lightly here. Only a bit. One,
2.
It did a really good job shading the Moongrave motif. It takes dies really well.
I only see 2.
2.
It's probably the last one this fight, eh? Is that a reset?
Might be one more at 10%.
not the last few times.
Yeah, let's see.
I could have sworn I did 2. Maybe I thought there was 3 because I did 2 on my side, but maybe there was just none on Mayo's side. First one. 'Cause I did 2 a few times, but I did 2 in that one, and they were just both on my side. Oh, and that's when Mayo
There was one when I asked, should I push it way over there?
And that's why I was confused. I was like, no, you just get the one on your side. But I get it. Alright, I guess it's that only.
Yeah. Damn.
You killing them then real quick?
Yeah, it is vet only then. That's lame.
Should be under general.
Okay, I'm a DPS now. You
Bug report.
Portis. I can Portis into vet.
A shared experience quenched thirst.
that also means that Justin was just seeing things.
Probably.
You goose. I was too. Oh, we're both east.
It's okay. I'll just dispel magic. Something awesome next Saturday.
I was doing a lot of D&D prep today. I got more because it was something that was you know, I need now that we've kind of finished up with this whole first thing and we're moving on to new things. It's a new wave of like prep, and the prep is gonna last me a long time, but I gotta get it all ready, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So,
We're in the
question for you, Jerd. Do you think we're going to skip past the Dwarven City or not? Or have you prepared for...
well, I'm gonna talk about it with you guys. Unfortunately, I need to talk about it with Daniel in between because he's had something come up to be able to make the next one either. He was very apologetic.
Rip.
I mean, you know, that's
Ready to go?
what's
By the way.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the right way for it's no skin off my back. Is that it? It's like, oh yeah, no, that's, you know, I understand, man, things happen, but it's what it is too bad for him about is that there will be some decision as to whether or not you want to go to the Dwarf City, because Corvus would know a way around it. As a drow, he would know the entrances. So I'll need to talk to him beforehand about, does Zephos want to go there or not? He won't be able to actually first person his way through that dialogue, which is
Right.
but yeah, we'll see. Ultimately, what it's going to come down to, and I'll talk about this more with everybody and so on. But now you all have seen the same information that the villain has, right?
Right.
Or Evelyn has seen and relayed the same information. And as John Paul's plan would be, the race is on, so to speak, right?
Right.
So where you're going, or where it's supposedly going, as Brendan can first-hand attest because he DMs this place, is very dangerous.
Is it the Underdark?
Yeah, that's
we're going
what
in.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Oh, that's right, because you weren't here for the description. Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
the Underdark.
I'm sorry, I have not yet read through the ritual.
Oh,
It was
sure.
just quite long and I didn't have the opportunity.
That's okay. Yeah,
I will read through it. I thank you for posting it, but
That's all right. Yeah, we're going to the Underdark, or at least an option is to go to the Underdark if you wanted to beat him to this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so then the choice on whether or not to go to that city kind of comes down to, do you want to bypass it and up your chances on time, or stop by and stock up on resources to better your chance at survival through danger. So it's like, are you going to risk it for the time, or are you going to go there? There's a few other things that will be that same sort of choice.
See,
But
I'll be present, I believe, to make my own choices moment to moment. But I'm pretty sure for the most part, John Paul's going to be on the point of no armor, more speed.
sure.
Yeah, and I know Archibald wants to head to Merton, and I know my character would want to head to Anduin.
No, we don't got to. We don't have time for all these stops.
I was thinking too about the most fair way to play out the time if you guys are going to try to race them. Because what I had done from the beginning of the campaign was I was like, this is the day that this thing will happen, and we'll see how much the party does. But I don't think I really want to do that the same way here, because there's a lot more variables that could go into how fast the villain does it, as well as you. So I think what it's going to be, and I might change this when I actually think through what's the fastest possible way you guys could do it, based off of what I think it could be. But is to make a chart with, like a D100 chart with the outcomes on your arrival of did he make it there first, did you get there at the same time, or did you beat him, right?
Right.
Those are the three main outcomes, and then there'll be some gradients in between, like you arrived just before or just after. But make the D100 roll where the lower numbers are more favorable to you, but there's a modifier equal to every day from now.
That's a neat way to do it.
So if it's like you took 30 days to get there, it's going to be a D100 plus 30.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there comes a point where you can't have possibly beat him there if you took too long.
Right.
That's a
I think
that's
that's
a
fair.
good idea. That's a
think
sweet
that-
idea.
Thank you.
That should be rules as written somewhere.
That was my how I spent my time at 4 a.m. yesterday when I couldn't fall asleep. But I
should,
think that's how we're gonna play it out.
You should post your thing on Reddit. I'm sure people would enjoy your
I'm sure I'm
D100.
also not the first to think of it in some capacity, but I think that's how we're gonna play it out. So it's not like a deadline that you have to meet. It's just the longer you take, the more
Good.
likely it is that
that
you won't
he's
beat him there.
yeah.
And then you should absolutely not tell us what we rolled. You should just have us get there and describe, like,
Just-
so that if let's say then we wouldn't know the difference between we beat him and we arrived just before him. If we get there and it's empty, we would be like not sure if he's gonna show up.
I actually debated a little bit. Back and forth in my head if I wanted it to be a secret roll or not, because I don't want at all anybody to think that I just cheese.
Chose one.
Yeah.
I know you won't.
I know you,
fine.
but yeah, that's fair.
I appreciate
I'd rather
that.
not know, to be honest. I
I'd rather not know.
not only even to be honest, like I wouldn't even really mind it if you did fudge. Like if you have something that's the most fun to play out. I mean,
Yeah,
you're the DM, go for it. But all the same, I know you wouldn't,
sure.
and I would rather walk into the room not like meta knowing he's gonna get there, or he just got. If he's in the room, maybe he just got there too and hasn't gotten the thing. Like who knows, right? I think it'd be more fun just to not know.
Cool.
Room,
get
I
it.
say, like it's in a museum.
I'll get everyone's take on that too. I won't just, but I value that input. Thanks. I appreciate it. But I'm excited. It's gonna be a different chapter, and I like that it feels like time is always gonna be a concern, but it won't feel. I like
There-
the system
yeah.
for it.
Calculated cost,
Yeah.
or calculated risk. Like it could be
Yeah.
worth then spending maybe a little bit of time stocking up, but we could cap or something. Jean Paul might say, "All right, no more than a day." In my opinion, I'm only one
Right.
group member. John Paul might also struck out on his own. It would take too long or go anywhere else. I don't know.
John Paul would die probably.
I know he would, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
At what point am I dishonestly playing the character?
Yeah.
If I just loiter around somewhere for a while, Or I'd have to make him get really upset about it. But yeah, it's a controversial topic. There is a time and a place for fudging die rolls. The most prominent, well, I have come to really enjoy rolling in front of the party, Jared. You have done that in the past at our table. You can't really do it on Roll20.
I always do it on Roll20. I
do
can
it on
either
Roll20,
whisper the rolls,
yeah.
or I can.
Oh yeah, it's in the chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, of
So
course it is.
yeah.
I'm silly. But I've come to enjoy doing that at our own table too. I think that's cool and adds some tension. But
Yeah.
for some context for Sick and for Justin, there was this like hybrid of magic and science machine called a maze engine that had all these random effects that could happen from. You're supposed to roll the effect if someone tried to use it. Some of them are positive, negative, neutral, but
So-
one of them
So like
just
wild magic, basically.
yeah, but its own table. It's like unlike because it comes from Primus, who's like maintaining the structural order of the universe with calibrations and Mojon marks and everything. Like it's wacky shit. It takes D&D to like sci-fi levels of weird. But one of the options that you could just roll is resets the adventure back to the beginning, but you keep your memories. So it would literally undo like 2 years of playing, and we go back to the start. And as neat as that is, we're not doing that. So if somebody had rolled it, I would pretend that they rolled something else. Like I would change the chart so that one
Yeah.
was not picked, because there's just too much that it implicates, and I don't have the stamina of a DM to go that route,
and the tables.
That sounds bad. Yeah.
That's true.
Something
With a
fun.
different set of players, it could be cool. And it's just where to set our table in real life. Jared is great, and there's lots of great things about everyone as players individually that are good too. Unfortunately, they're just very content hungry and have no desire really to role play. Jared and one other guy, the only guys who really role play at the table, and everyone else just like sits.
Is
One
it
of them's
Eric?
on his fucking phone all the time. It's actually not Eric. Eric's good at it too. He's engaged. He's just not much of a first-person talker usually, which is fine. You don't have to be. But Jared talks in character, and another guy named Alex talks in character all the time, and he's funny. But it's a lot of like, listen to DM talk, and then okay, what's next? Okay, we go here. What's next? Okay, what's next? So it's a lot more of me just kind of like having to present content. Whereas, with Scourge of the Blackwood, like, not only is Jared a great DM, but we can spend 40 minutes just talking amongst ourselves, right? As players.
Yeah.
That half-hour prologue was 10 minutes of me, and then we went.
I think it was
twice
like
overtime.
Yeah,
of
it
you
was
guys
like an
discussing
hour
for
of
an
us.
hour.
Yeah, it was just an hour of us discussing.
Yeah.
Do.
So Jared's
and like
obviously-
completely in character too. It wasn't like, oh, metagame this stuff. Like no, like your character and my character had a legitimate argument.
Yeah. So obviously Jared's a great DM, but in addition to that, everyone in this game, all you guys are phenomenal players. And although I really like my friends, just to be blunt, they're not, to my taste as a dungeon master, I would much rather run a game with you guys than run with the people at in my house, because an hour of prep for Jared goes a lot further than an hour of prep for me,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. I have to prepare a ton more because my players don't engage with things. They just like, okay, moving on. We do this next. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we went.
And they'll think it's cool. Like they'll
Yeah.
be like, ooh, like it'll be a positive response, but they don't create their own content, right?
Yeah. So we went through. We fast forwarded 2 months of travel and went through an entire labyrinth of the Underdark in one sitting, which was fun. Like it worked well for the table, but my preference would have been to like have that be as Jared's described, like a chapter, right? Like fuck, the labyrinth could take literal months of play because it's enormous. But instead, it's playing more like a highlights reel. We're skipping all of the in-betweens, just playing the big moments, like a movie, rather than a 8-season TV show. You know?
Right.
So, it's I sound like I'm complaining, and I kind of am, but it's not like a giant deal.
For a person that doesn't play it, it sounds like way too much work for you to really like, I don't know, not get the full effect or full game really out.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, and unfortunately, that is true. I'm coming up
What
on
it seems like from a person that hasn't played it.
Yeah.
Sycamore hitting us with the real insights.
Yeah.
They are accurate.
Peanut gallery is. Yeah.
So we're not going for cube here. We're just going straight to the end.
Oh, I thought we were going for.
That's your cubed.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
We try it.
All right.
So.
I'm still gonna let you take
20.
the side 6, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Let's
I
try
don't even
getting
know
him-
how we're.
Let's try getting him lower and seeing if he does it again.
Okay,
reset
because
when you
from
do it.
25, I don't see it. I don't know how you can
Yeah,
do it.
3 seconds. At that point, it's like.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe normal just has very different mechanics. Probably pull the ads out while he's doing his little lamps.
No, it's fine. Just
Okay.
just put them on the boss because we're not attacking them anyway during that phase. It'll just mean that they're already there when he's done.
Like, that's another time. There's just 2 on your side, Jared.
Yeah, there was 2 on yours last time. I took one of them.
Thing in the middle.
Yeah, that time there's 3.
We're waiting until there's 4, right?
Well, 3. Oh, I guess yeah, 4 would be good because then we can get rid of one of them and look for a better 2. Because that one wouldn't have happened within 3 seconds.
Yeah, no way.
Unless we can hope that they're And it's very possible that it is, as long as there isn't a break of longer than 3 seconds. Okay, now we're getting close. So let's try doing this one normally, pushing him lower and seeing if he does it again. And if he doesn't, we'll reset, and then we'll know that we have to do it on the 30%.
Sure.
Oh shit. Oh, I forgot. Okay, good. I get this one back a little bit.
I'm stunned. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh dear. Thank the divines. Stamina and almost died. It almost killed me.
I know ads spawn when he does geysers. If we see any ads pop up, that means the geysers come. The ads can't.
There it
yeah,
is.
Oh,
Here we go.
There
Here
it
we
is.
go. All right. So
4.
So we could put
I think
mine in between those
think
two
we-
by this entrance.
Yeah,
I think we need to get rid of one of the ones on Sycamore's side.
yeah. 5
Alright, I'm gonna
seconds.
get-
5 seconds left.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20.
shit, we talked about it too
yeah.
long.
Codes has a timer for that.
Okay.
So
Oh,
reset.
Well, he might do it again.
You might do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's get our boxes back.
And actually, I think we should get the box to a corner so that we can kind of move them across instead of having to move it out around and through.
So like here,
This little back corner here.
or like that.
So Justin and Mayo need to be ready to push the box in here. This time.
Here it is.
I think there we go.
This one's right on under it.
Yeah.
That one. Get rid of that one and then
Push
come
it
over
across
here
the
just to,
Yeah.
just to get close, and then you're at the haul ass
Mayo,
Okay, ready?
push it across
Go.
to the front side now.
Okay, pushing, but slowly because it's a staff.
yourselves.
I don't think. Yeah, we're not gonna
Nope,
do it. There's
there's
3
not
seconds.
enough time.
Yeah,
Make
not
it.
enough time. You have to like spam it now.
I
Damn.
was getting knocked over. I was clicking as fast as I could, but there was knockdowns and every like
All right,
I
let's
don't
get-
think
We're gonna have to get probably luckier.
Let's
We're gonna have to
get
get
Mayo
lucky.
shouldn't be the one alone. Let's put Justin on this side and Mayo and Sycamore together.
Okay.
Okay,
Justin, you're gonna be the left because Mayo has the slowest heavy attack.
sure.
And then I'm not gonna try to do any of the math. I'm just gonna slow it down because I'm not the one actually pushing it. You guys just do it right.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me get rid of this one right next to us quick.
Okay, and then we pushed it to the other side. It went past it. I died. Fuck.
Oh boy.
I did.
I think it gets more and more damaging every time. Does that seem to hurt more?
They were
We
ticking
are
for
doing a couple
4,500. I don't know if
achievements
that's
in
more.
Moongrave Fane
What?
right now.
My death recap says. This is
This is a shitty achievement. This sucks.
This is today's mission.
Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like the goal is just to like slam on one box to hit 2 of them at once. Like get them across each side. 'Cause it looks like it's 2 and 2 each time, right?
Yeah.
And you can just drift over it, right? You don't have to like pause on the geyser. You can
Yeah.
just slide.
Yeah, you
across
can
it.
just like slide across it, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so here's my vote. I think you guys should start with your box here because it keeps starting here, and I don't think a geyser can spawn here. I think you keep having to move on this weird diagonal
Sure.
because here's where the bigger lava is, right? I think. Can you ever get one on this little stretch?
I have no idea.
I haven't been paying attention. I'm not sure.
I haven't seen one there, but I'm not for sure on
So
that.
try starting with the box, like just backing it up a little bit from here, and then the other side is going to start from here, and this one can just go in a straight line.
More or less, yeah.
And
Okay.
it looks like we don't really have time to figure it out. So I think we just gotta, on both sides, just fucking Nike
go.
it. Yeah, so this one's just gonna go straight this way, and the other one's gonna go straight on that diagonal. And we'll have 2 people on this side, so this is gonna be Sycamore and Mayo, and Justin's gonna be on the side. Actually, Justin, I can probably help you at the start of it, and then when it's getting close, I'll just move over.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
And-
idea.
2 people hitting it, 2 heavy attacks at the same time will push it farther. Is that the
Yeah,
idea?
that pushes it real fast. The double hit. Okay, and then yeah, let's try to do that every time so we can practice it a little bit. So I'm just gonna move this back. Oh, okay. He pulled.
Okay.
And then just
get it.
in the in between phases, we'll just reset the boxes to here. See how that goes.
Okay, so we'll just practice being fast
Yeah.
and both hitting it.
All right, here we go. All right, so need. Oh, I guess Justin's doing this.
Easy. No, it turned on again. Do we have to leave it on there?
Yeah, you gotta hit it, like get it to it. That's
was
gonna be
my
like
question.
some
So
weird
reset-
coordination.
Reset your box now.
So that changes.
You might
things.
only hit it once, Mayo, and then I go for it or something like that.
Yeah, I did only hit it once that time.
Yeah,
it's
it's
with you.
Yeah, it was close.
So, Jared, when I asked you about the geyser thing, if you drift across it, it does not stop it. You need to actually stop the box.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
We overshot it.
Oh my god. Oh
Jeez.
my god. All right, so we need one person designated as the fine tuner, and one designated as the actual box.
Well then,
or the
yeah,
other one
you
is-
should
I will fine tune. You push.
you should light attack. Yeah, because
Yeah.
my heavy attacks are fast. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, whoever's fine tuning won't be at the same time here. So, are we gonna say me and Sycamore are just helping push it when it's far away, and Justin and Mayo are doing the fine tuning? I
Sounds
think
good.
Justin has to do the fine tuning on my side in order for me to be close enough to the boss after.
Yeah.
Let's try again here. Okay, far away. We are just yeeting it over.
All right, you have fun, Justin.
All right. Got mine.
Fuck. What? There we go. I hate this.
I'm gonna have to just like practice box pushing a little bit.
Can anybody think of a better place to start from?
I don't think so.
Not really. No.
I think this is the best we got because it doesn't change direction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Definitely starting from one end to the other is better than trying to like turn around. Here we go. Okay, one right next to it. Boom. Far side. Boom.
Doing that shit.
Why didn't even go? Go!
Oh, damn it.
You heavy attack fine
Yeah.
tuning, you goose.
Those fucking ads.
Yeah, if I'm pushing, I can't control ads.
Nah, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It was just they're stupid.
Sycamore, do you think you can get a res?
Yeah. Oh, almost.
Hold on, guys. Let me try using Rune Prison. That might work.
I have to block attacks to set enemies off balance. I do this.
Oh shit.
You can get the geyser, I'll get Mayo's res. Oh boy.
Lacros Resto is the best item in the game. I'll fight you on that.
Okay, let's go ahead and reset the boxes now because next time is gonna probably be the last time. Hopefully. Everybody ready to bring their A game?
Sort of.
I got my A+ game. Let's do it.
Somehow I got 1 million XP.
Oh, I think you got it in Chivo.
I did.
Slayer.
Hall of Fame Clan Slayer. Oh, and we're in Elsewhere, so it's a double XP.
Here we go,
or
here we go.
whatever it
Yeah,
is.
okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. And down this
Oh,
way.
yes.
Okay.
Slow.
Okay, push them all across now. Go, go.
No, no!
Just overshot it.
Alright, reset.
Fuck. Because I think
Run,
those boxes
Mayo.
actually might have been quick enough, the 3 of them. I'm googling it. I hate this.
Do you think so?
The goal is to cover 3
The
geysers
reading is we
in
have to do
3 seconds
all
and kill
those things in
the
3
boss.
seconds, right?
We're
Is
not
that
sure
how
if
you're
we have to kill the
reading
boss
achievements?
in 3
Get the
seconds
3
as
boxes
well.
in 3 seconds and then kill them.
Or
Or is it get the 3 boxes within 3 seconds and defeat them?
defeat the
within-
Kujo Kespa and block 3 geysers within 3 seconds of each other in Moongrave Fane. It's hard to say.
Because like
Because it's either like defeat...
he's got a damage shield. Like how do you do that all within 3 seconds? Like you hit the first geyser, that starts the timer. Then you got to get those 2 other geysers done and kill the boss with like that doesn't seem possible.
I think it will depend on where, like, it is. It's like defeat the Kujo Ketpa and block 3 geysers, and within 3 seconds of each other, or is it defeat the boss and block 3 geysers within 3 seconds of each other, end kind of thing.
So I think it's possible that it's like this one,
Where it's 20 seconds apart, or 20
Where-
seconds altogether.
where essentially I think the best way I can explain it is that you can't have a break of longer than 3 seconds in each step. You know, like I think the wording is pretty much the same here. Defeat Battle Mage and Odious Lady Minara and tames the beast within 20 seconds of each other in veteran, whatever. Didn't it used to be 5 seconds of each other? Did they change that achievement?
Which one?
I think it was
Cubed?
10.
10. Anyway, the one that I linked.
Oh,
So that one is like
I don't know.
they need to be like in succession of 20, 20, 20 instead of you have a 20-second window where in which all of them need to die. You know?
So you're saying, all right,
I'm
we
saying
hit a geyser, starts the timer. You get 3 seconds, then hit another geyser, and then a 3 seconds to stop another geyser, and then you get 3 seconds to kill the boss.
I'm starting to
me,
wonder.
Is
If
that how you're reading
kill,
it?
I'm starting to wonder if killing him is not necessary in that. Maybe it just means you have to finish the fight, like do the geyser thing,
Then
and
finish the
also
fight.
kill Kujo, and you'll get the achievement.
I think it's either what I'm saying or what Mayo's saying are both possible. I think what is not the case is you have a 3-second window to do all 3 of the geysers and kill him. I don't think
That would.
that's
I don't
possible.
think it's possible. Yeah. So I think we go with we try to do and kill him with 3 seconds after we get the 3 boxes because that would be both possibilities of what Mayo said. Then
Yeah,
That's our
because
best. Like
honestly,
that is
killing him
both
from any
conditions.
amount to 0 in 3 seconds to me seems pretty much impossible. So I think it is just the because even reading it now to say defeat the Kujo and block 3 geysers in 3 seconds of each other, right? Now I did just look it up on the wiki, and it has the added thing of with each sliding stone being struck by separate players each time in Moongrave Fane. I don't know where they're getting that.
That might have been
Why it didn't work for us last time? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe this used to be how it was worded or how the achievement worked. Maybe I don't.
Are you sure that's not shared experience that you're looking at?
Shared experience. No, this is that's the writing of cubed on the ESO wiki.
Yeah, because that's essentially shared experience, but different fight. It's the last fight. Anyway, yeah, let's not fuck with that. That's a not fuck with.
But did we think that we got it last fight, and then we're like, what? Why didn't it work? Or were we quite confident we were too slow?
I know I overshot mine,
Okay,
so we were slow on that one.
sounds good. Well, if we nail it and it doesn't give it to us, that's my first theory as to why.
Well, let's try every time in this one to get 3 boxes within 3 seconds, or 3 geysers within 3 seconds. And then if we get one that we feel good about it, we'll kill him. We won't reset, but we'll keep trying in our last pull,
Yeah,
like in the last one, to also do that 3 within 3 seconds.
All right,
sounds good.
sounds good.
Reset the button.
I'll move it over once.
Okay.
I'm trying to start it on where this one spawns.
Sorry.
That's,
I really have to turn double tap the dodge roll off.
you do. Didn't you have it off for a while?
I had it off for a while, but it was just so weird of a change that I just swapped back.
There's only 2 geysers right now.
Why is my... Oh, okay, I can't do that now.
Man, you're still fine tuning once we get close, correct?
You got it. I was just heavy attacking to get it over there.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Oh, but I didn't bring it back. Shit.
You're fine.
If you guys would rather start from the top, I mean, that's fine. That's easier. Like, I suppose here you're on an angle, and from the top you wouldn't be. Then again, you did just miss both of them. So.
I just killed myself.
You guys nailed that on your side. Missed both of them, and Sycamore attacks the boss. That was on point.
I thought he hit them both. And I ran back.
No, he skipped over one. The other.
Okay, all the ads are dead. I was supposed to ask for an orb, but you already said. Alright, let's try to get within 3 seconds here. There's our
One.
That would have been. You guys think that was within?
Maybe.
did
I feel like it was maybe a little slow on ours.
yeah, I was gonna say ours was in between your 2, so ours was good. It's just if you guys think that it was in between, our side was easier. We only had 1, but if
Yeah,
you guys,
I don't think we got it.
okay.
I would go on the safe side.
Alright.
Here we go. Okay, and come on. There.
One.
Oh fuck. 1,000. 2.
2. Nope.
3. Nope.
2.
Didn't get it. This one didn't work.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be more gadgets coming.
Yeah, we gotta stop
Yeah,
damage.
here we go. Alright. We can do this, Sycamore. This one will work. Okay, here we go. And 1.
Okay, our first
One.
one's down.
Did ours? Oh, fuck you!
No, we went over
No,
it.
That's so
sucks.
stupid. It was on it. Like, you saw
Yeah.
it. It was on it.
Yeah,
Don't damage the boss.
That's fucked up.
that kills mad.
I can't move the box now. There's an ad in it, and it's taking my attacks. That's ridiculous. I so thought that we had that.
Got 5 seconds.
Okay, we're in position again. There we go. Oh, this
There's
is
a
gonna be
quick-
hard for us.
We're
One.
gonna pick. Alright, we're good.
Oh, tick. No, I can't course correct it. We're too slow.
Sorry.
Sorry. Just try not to put it on too much of it. Like we don't want to go. We want to try to line it up down here and then straight line it. You know.
Yeah, because we kind of started on an angle.
We always will.
That's a shame. If your guys' second one went smoothly, Justin and I had a lucky one, and we got the 2 of ours in like 2 seconds, like from each other. It was a bit of a slow setup, but it was like bam, bam.
Yeah. Because if it goes past it on, I don't know what axis this is, but past it over on this direction, I have to like run to the other side of it to bring
Right.
it back, which is
Yeah, I tried to hit it on a corner, but it didn't. I don't think it worked.
yeah.
I saw that hat come in.
Okay, so
Here we go.
Justin and I
These ones are
Ours are
quick.
really close.
These are quick. Here we go.
starting to hurt really bad.
1,
1,
2. Come on.
3.
We did it, but I died.
All right, just fucking try to kill it.
Just kill
I'm
it.
dead. Just kill it sick. Kill it sick.
Do it! No, what the
Achievement didn't
fuck?
work, No.
Because we even killed him super fast after. That's
It wasn't
stupid.
3 seconds fast.
It wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
And 3 seconds is insanely short. Like, even though it's
That's
not like
all.
we did all those cubes fast, it might not have been.
That's yeah.
Hey,
You know if
check
Volkner
out-
got the achievement yet?
Try to look it up on.
I don't know. He
YouTube.
probably did, because they go hard
Yeah.
on those.
You can ask
Just have to ask around
Volkner.
about it, yeah. Can I get those Hall of Fame pieces? You just got some nice Divines ones. If you have any others too, I would love to take them.
Got the one.
I have
Thank
an
you.
used hat.
Divine gloves I got. You need that?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
So I'm
Oh,
real,
thanks.
real fond of my current outfit, but Holofang
Hall of Fame was good, man.
is real good.
Thank you very much. I can just wear those right now. I never golded my bad traits, so they're just an upgrade.
Nice.
I need to use the bathroom before we keep going if we're going to continue. Just a moment.
Quench the thirst. That's the last one.
Quench the thirst and one more. Shared experience.
Okay. Yeah.
Both of these seem easier.
Yeah, land a killing blow on a Sanguine's thirst using a hemo healot. Oh, Jared, we're going. No, Jared!
Oh shit! I didn't think the trash was gonna be that lethal. I was like, it's dungeon trash. I forgot
Shit,
that
I
it's
was
DLC.
tapped out.
I forgot that it's DLC dungeon trash. That's you can blame me for that. We used to be in the tank now.
We're no longer tanky boy.
I'll tell you, it may be more pressure in raid tanking, but it feels like way less pressure outside of raid because ain't no numbers you got to keep up with. You just block. You just block, and that's kind of nice.
Hello.
Hello.
I got Sentinel stomped while I was away.
Yeah, that was my bad.
But yes, the Hall of Fame motif looks really good.
But yeah, my prep, my D&D prep, has been a lot of.
I forgot we were talking about that.
This is going back, busy work on. This is something I had to do when we were prepping the campaign from the beginning, when I had to make like an encyclopedia of monsters, so to speak. Where you guys are going is essentially alien to where you are now.
Right.
So I need a whole new monster list, right? For what might be there. So it's making all of the new icons and the new maps and the new macros and stat blocks.
Yeah.
Some busy work. But you know, it's fun to listen to the music I have lined up and to watch some Netflix in the background, and it's real satisfying to look back at it and be like, ooh, that's ready, because then it means that once it comes up in play, I don't need to remember all this stuff. It's like
It's already there, yeah.
it's there for like it's so smooth in play. It just takes a second to get ready before.
Feeling pretty good about swapping heat metal for dispel magic, considering we're going to Underdark now. Feel like heat metal wouldn't be particularly useful.
Well, I can think of some instances where you could make it useful.
Some, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like dispel magic might be more generically useful.
You were always the strongest swordsman, Grunwolf, but not the better one.
Damn you, Reynard! We can end it all! The Empire could be reborn, right here!
Are there any achievements for us to do in this fight, or are we just going to finish it
Yeah,
out?
this one is Quench the Thirst.
Yes, the initial plan was, assuming cubed was going to be easy on normal, we were going to do that real quick and then just knock out these two on vet.
Oh, I see.
So here's the two. Let's let's see where we're at after the first one.
Elkner said basically we gotta just get lucky.
Oh my
I
god.
love them RNG achieves.
Stupid.
Best types of achieves.
Okay, so here we gotta.
I let her summon her little gargoyle thing. Kill it with the ball.
So I think the idea here was that the ball does a small amount of damage, so we need to get the ad real low and then hit him with the ball. Cool.
The killing blow, so each of us has to do it.
Yeah, Elkner said we don't have to kill the boss within 3 seconds.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So we just were probably 3.1 seconds. That's probably what it. That one felt quick.
All right.
Sorry. What do we have to do?
We gotta. I think we have to get the ad really low, and then finish it off with the blob.
With heavy attacking.
Yeah.
Blob.
The blob. Yeah. I think that's.
Okay, the hemo. Okay, that's a little blob that's on the ground. Okay.
That's
Okay.
Y'all owes that much.
I never get tired of it. I love singing. Like on us singing's thirst is just so cute to me. It's like saying hanging.
I do like it's a fun like cultural detail, you know, that they
Here
have.
it is. Summoning Sanguine's Thirst.
Is good. We don't want to stop that. Let her do it. All right, there it is. Now we got to get this boy real low.
Go ahead and taunt it.
Yeah.
Oh my!
For what you've done.
I flinched when I should have scurried.
No, I was just talking to Justin. All right, get it lower. Even a little lower. Okay, that's.
Hope it's dead.
Oh,
Shit.
we gotta probably not. I didn't have any dot. Did you have dots on it, Sig?
I think I had power of light and exploded.
Ah, okay.
That'll do it.
So,
Just killing ads, right? Just getting rid of. Okay.
Moose, roll down.
I forgot that they spawn, so I don't have like
There you go.
video on. Oh, I interrupted the thirst trying to kill this ad. Shit. We gotta wait. Also, I think Nazazda is a badass name. That's just
Yeah.
a good name. I'm still mad about Saisahan.
I understand. I've been mad too. That's upsetting. It's real fucking upsetting. Unless they come back to it later.
Because it's not like the majority of people did it, right? They kind of want to hand wave it away, I think. Because if it was a plot point, then he would have had to have been the person that died, not just could have been.
Right. Oh, it doesn't have to be like a main point. I just meant like a little thing later. Somehow. I don't know. That's dumb.
Step up your dodge roll game. Closer.
We don't have a hemoglobin right now. We don't have a
all we
globe.
gotta do is summon it. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Get him a little closer.
Oh, I see.
Even a light attack might not do it. Okay, alright. Summoning this. Somebody else pop it. Just pop it.
Ma!
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yay!
all got it. Yay!
Yay!
Do the boss now.
Oh god, I
boy.
can't roll!
Yeah, I'm out of booster. Hey, where are my orbs?
I'm dead!
No excuses.
Got these 2 off, maybe. Can.
I am out of resources.
I got the res, right?
Mayo, does
Decline.
does that make you appreciate my can I get an orb more? My,
In what
my
way?
It's going pretty
Canadian
well,
orb
just
request.
going for
Oh, versus
random
Mayo, where's my
achievements.
orb as my corpse is on the ground? Yeah.
I expect orbs on cooldown, man. They're like candy. A drug.
Sasha will exact the death of blood owed for her clan.
Mayo, though, could you keep an eye on Nazazda for when she does her interruptible? Now that we don't have to do that achievement.
Yeah.
We're just going run
Is it
wolf
the-
then.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna just.
She has 2 interruptables, right? Do I interrupt them both?
One of them
so.
can only be interrupted with the hemo, which I mean any of us can do.
Sure.
I can do it right now.
Oh, it's that one. I got it.
But the one that we're more hoping for you to interrupt is her her
This one?
channeled yeah.
Bangler.
Hold her staff up.
That's easy.
One.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Now it's been 20 seconds since I've gotten an orb.
Exactly.
How's that?
So you've got Jared's passive, Justin's the aggressive, and Sycamore's the passive aggressive.
I just did it because
What would be the assertive pass?
You can toss me an order, you get the chance.
I think you could argue possibly.
how about that
Oh, I
orb?
don't know that that's any more assertive than can I get an orb?
No. The fool's gone for the dragon.
I need an orb, please.
Stop it.
Oh
Condescending
yeah,
would be,
that-
how about
would-
that
You're
orb?
right.
That's
you know,
too polite.
You know what? No, Mayo's got it. That is the assertive one. That is just.
What is that?
Orb. I need an orb, please. That means that an orb is required. You're not saying like, is it okay with you if I have an orb?
Yeah.
But it also is not. It's not aggressive. It is just a statement of an orb is required. I need an orb, please. That'll
There
do
it is. We've done it.
All right, I'm gonna start using that. Okay,
Still gonna be
we
demanding.
just have to do this on vet, and everybody has to touch the block once, and no more than one.
I don't think I've ever done this on normal vet.
It's easy,
Why I miss it.
and he's got like no health. Vet like quadruples his health.
I'll
Or
have to probably wait to get everyone.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to change my skill and all these fucking blobs attacked me.
Beyond that, we can probably take the same strats that we normally do. Where,
I can do the blob.
yeah, you do the blob. I forget what mine was. What I needed to do.
block?
Oh, it's because I was. No.
You were the. Right? Weren't you the
What was I?
blocking the fire breath?
Okay, but that's what everybody's got to do now. Maybe I.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you were back up for me if I had the. If I was getting chased.
You know what I really enjoyed was the fastest shot west.
At least that one was kind of
did like that
fun.
one. Yeah.
I like that so much.
I like that one a lot.
Oh, the stupid squish the bugs.
Yeah. I'd go so far as to say it's my favorite achievement in the game because this is my
It's
favorite
so
dungeon.
unique.
And that's my favorite achievement within the dungeon. Ergo, probably my favorite achievement in the game.
It needs a title. Called
I agree.
Shot in the West.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to LOS any of these together. Come on.
Oh my god, my damage is so bad. I'm so out of practice. Alright. I will do it first.
I'll go last.
I will go second.
Now, does it say so? Just in case it was missed, Sycamore, you're third.
Yeah, I got that. Thanks, Jared.
With each member of the group moving the sliding stone no more than once. So it's not that everyone does the mechanic once; it's that you only touch it once. So you got to do a heavy attack. make your one touch count. If you double tap it, you gotta wipe.
Okay.
No double taps.
If now I'm not sure if this is how it works, but I'm pretty sure he just does a big old channeled if he doesn't get interrupted.
Defeated by this.
So if that happens, if we get to like the 5th or somebody single taps it, everybody just starts spamming dodge roll, and I think we'll be okay. I think you just
Okay.
dodge all. All right.
Do that, Mayo, I believe.
Is it usually just one heavy attack to get it in front of it, or it kind of depends?
Well, we don't really have a choice. We just have to one heavy attack it out. Normally we do like we just attack it till it's out of the way. But
Yeah.
So the only time
Okay.
it's really an issue is if it's like right near the edge of the room and it doesn't work. You have to like get to the other side of it to make a call in that case. But most times it should work.
Okay.
Okay.
One. Okay.
One heavy attack. Here we go.
And we're done. Also like to take a moment and continue to compliment the excellent dragon writing in this game. All of Sunspire's dragons have great dialogue, but calling him a bloated tick just now was the best insult.
oh shit.
There it is.
Given what he did.
Yeah, one heavy attack is one. Like, look at how far away.
Yeah, we can't even like kill this. I have to go slow on this.
Thank you. Okay, I am second.
I don't think we get giant bats.
Nope.
Here's mail. So Sycamore, you can just pop it whenever there's little ghosts.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
That was an instance of going to the other side. Quick, Jared, go!
Just focus the big boy.
Roll down.
We can slow damage.
Sick.
Sycamore.
Yeah, let's go to the other side, sick. Other side. Oh dear. That might be it. I think we have to reset.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't. Well, it didn't even move.
That's what I mean when I said you have to go to the other side. It's because it's too close
okay.
to the wall. You gotta squeeze in here and do it from the
Alright.
other direction.
My bad. I'll die.
For a fire breath, that's not very damaging.
I will finish what I started.
It's not hard.
Oh, that move is called Dying Breath, and that's also a good name. Wow. All these great writing tips, and then you get Sai Sahan like, oh no, lol. That's too bad.
What actually? Ready?
Yeah.
Put out the fire in my veins.
Ruins my damn immersion.
It completely undoes your monumental choice. Like, talk about stripping it of
That was
meaning.
fast.
Oh! Reset. I touched it.
It's fine. It's fine if you touched it.
Is it? Why? No, it's not.
You just don't have to touch it next time he does fire. Just have Sick do it.
Oh, so we're skipping mail.
Yeah, just skip Mayo.
Dude,
Oh. I hope I touched. I light attacked and I think I hit it. I
Alright,
don't want to
we're gonna
risk
reset.
it. I'd rather reset. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I would.
everybody
that-
just pop the Sanguine thing a bunch of
Sangin.
times. Oh,
I'll just.
I can't do it. I'm on
Or
a
I'm just gonna get Fusro Dodd.
I'll-
Good. I'm sorry. That mouse click was not meant for that box.
Quench my thirst. They must.
Unbind, let attack.
Yeah. Left
So-
click to roll dodge. Whoever said that was absolutely right.
So, just because I want to do this one quick. If we run into an instance where you make a mistake on your turn and it doesn't get pushed far enough, or you do what Sick did and you touch it the wrong way, we can pull. You can go ahead and pull.
Quench this fire.
I think we can just dodge roll through the phase. I mean,
Sure.
Also
I survived
non-hard mode, so
going
probably
through.
not that bad for
Just-
damage.
Just keep
Sure.
dodge rolling. We don't have to reset. The bigger mistake you can do, I think, is trying to get it out of the way and touching it again. That means
Sure.
you have to reset. If you just are like, oh, everybody dodge, then we can keep the pull alive.
Sure.
Why isn't Sai-Sahan going to find Lyris?
You do get to ask him that, and he's just like, I've been busy doing this.
That's awful.
He's
Terri-
like,
that's a
no,
terrible-
he does
That's a
say
little
when
better.
this work is done, I'll go see her.
That's better. Sorry, I've been busy. It was unsatisfactory. I'm doing stuff, Lori. Thanks.
He said that his first duty was to rebuild the abbey, and then the dragon break happened. Like, I haven't seen it yet.
I take back my answer. Dragon Break was acceptable. Rebuild the Abbey. I would see Lyris.
Whose
before
box is
that.
this?
It's mine. I'm moving it.
You can move it a lot sooner than that.
Oh, I thought it had to be during the fire. I apologize.
Alright, we can stop damage.
The way those little hemoglobs shoot spikes out of them reminds me of something hardcore, but I cannot put my finger on it.
Roll down.
Here we go.
Sick.
You got it. Yeah.
My food ran out right as that happened. No.
It's probably not worth risking it, but I wonder if, like,
You could just touch it. and kill
yeah,
him.
if you could just touch it now.
You want me to just to wait then?
Yeah, let's just chill.
I wonder, is it each member of the group moving it no more than once? Meaning, I wonder if 0 counts.
0 is less than 1,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
though doesn't matter now.
I think we may as well. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Just
there
do
we
it.
go.
We're
the
good.
safest possible way.
I agree. But yeah, I think the breath for sure is not necessary. Possibly even a fourth person doing it is not necessary. But there's no reason to
Yeah.
not.
We got it.
Got it.
Nice. Good stuff.
Hooray.
I was gonna say the only reason we wouldn't have got it on that one, I think, is if some weapons like Resto Staff and Dual Wield,
Still
Just 2 hits.
Ah,
2 hits, yeah.
in which
Dual
case
Wield.
we would have just had to, we would have had to use our bow, and we would say that Mayo would have to light attack it once. Something.
void take you.
You guys, I am glad to have shared that experience with you.
Yeah, good job, everybody.
Hooray, we did it.
That was the name of the achievement.
Oh,
We can get a heavy Grundwolf.
No, I got a mask. And I actually like to keep it because it's infused.
I got
It looks like a really good
that
I
mask.
got light.
film set next pad.
Oh, it's my favorite DPS set, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, I transmuted and golded and Hikajo'd that shit as soon as it dropped. But I always like those utility sets.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I just have 2 medium pieces right now, I think. Oh, I got a light. I just got a light. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, you beautiful people.
Yes, good
Salty
job.
look cubed, but those other two went well.
Ugh.
Cube must have been just like a hair slow, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I'm salty.
Is there any odd ones we gotta do in layer? So
I think there are a few.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that stupid spider.
Spider one. I still need blue thumb botanist.
Yeah, so do I.
Eyes to the sky and did crop rotation, but it didn't count. So I'm guessing we probably have to do it on vet. It's silly because it's not in the vet category.
Right.
Did anybody get any other Hall of Fame pieces they're sitting on?
Just that infused.
Negative. I got a bunch of Reynolds.
Okay, thank you. And Jared, I'm alright. I have an infused hat already.
Okay.
So thank you, though.
Actually, I didn't look closely for the last 2 bosses. If you want to, I have quit now. But if you want to look up in chat, see if I got.
Oh,
anyone out
good
of that
idea.
game.
Thank you. Nope.
Oh.
But thanks.
Got my event tickets. How many do I have now? I have 10. Nothing worth buying is there from that.
Well, besides Indrix, but
I don't.
I'm
Yeah.
falling away.
Have you guys heard from Billy lately? Any of you guys?
I
I
checked in
haven't.
with him a week ago. Didn't seem like good news when I did it then.
Oh, I need
dang.
to.
I feel so bad for the guy. I would hate it if I moved into a place and then found that problem waiting for me.
Oh yeah, like that would be the worst. I didn't like life without internet. I don't know.
It, on our end, we should probably start thinking about something of a deadline on at what point do we have to just replace.
End
and
of
I
the
think-
month?
Well, I think we can probably determine that deadline based off our conversation Thursday about what stuff we're planning to do and how close we are to getting it.
And also,
So I'm not saying we should choose a deadline now.
I think we should.
should probably-
I agree. I think we should see what everyone wants to do with keep going with Sunspire or switch over to something in the near future.
What I do think is especially if we stay in Sunspire, a half measure that we should really strongly consider, I think, is
Cut out.
find a permanent third tank for Navintas, somebody else that will switch between
Oh, sure.
on one character, and just take Billy out of that, because I don't want to. That third tank spot takes a learning curve, and I don't want to have everybody else learn the strat and then him come back and have to learn it on his own, right? Whereas I feel like he could just come in as a DPS. He knows all the fights, right? If he came back in
Right.
a month or 2 from now, he would be just as fine as.
It's really,
it
that's
would be okay.
probably our last. I mean, obviously getting better every fight, but that's probably one of our bigger learning curves right now. Is
that third
getting
tank.
through that phase.
Yeah, it's right now. I think really all our Navintas is the hold-up, I guess, or the most common wipes were downstairs, which you guys are getting pretty consistent now. Good. and third tank. Right. So once those two things are like solid, then we're good. Because on my end, I feel okay because I have guard, and that's lovely. Thank you, Mayo. And then really the DPS up there are pretty safe until either me or third tank dies, you know? So I think it would be bad to hold off on our permanent third tank until Billy's back. I think we should get that.
Did you hear? Does Elzo know more ways than it? Does he have a thing coming up?
I haven't talked to him.
I know you
About
said somewhere in
implications.
October or something,
the-
maybe.
The development on that is that there has been a strike. So he hasn't actually been able to begin work there yet.
Ooh.
So I haven't talked with him about the implication of strike on raid, on what that means.
Yeah.
Whether he's going to just look for another job in general, or if he's going to just keep waiting on this strike. Like, I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a healthy environment to go into, but I don't know any more than you just saying it's on strike.
Yeah, well, it means he doesn't have any work right now because they're laying off current employees.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want a job there.
Oh, sure.
That's what I'm.
And what
That's
the
big-
job
that
that
big
he's
of
looking
problems.
for is intended to be temporary, because he wants an apprenticeship. So this was going to kind of bridge the gap. Were I probably would just be looking for another job at this point. I don't think I'd be waiting on the strike to resolve.
I definitely would not. That just. I mean, I know it's temporary, but that
Yeah.
just seems like a bad environment to go.
But it's easy for me to say, not actually being in his shoes, right? Like, I haven't worked at McDonald's or stuff like that. Like, maybe it's never again. Like, I don't know what his scenario is, but whatever it ends up being, it's a temporary.
Right.
I think right now what we should assume is that he's still a part of raid, and then when the job stuff settle, we'll see where he's at then.
Right.
Yeah.
And he did seem fairly open, like fairly positive about the 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off as a temporary measure. So if we think he's our best choice for third tank with our current setup, I'm very open to asking him about it. He would have to get Elzo ready to DPS.
Yeah. I mean, if he's gonna be on and off like this, he probably wouldn't be our best option. But that'd be. Yeah. You'd really only be making. If hard mode, or if we're going for Godslayer, that would be.
Yeah.
Or
So
if we're
maybe
getting
we gotta-
anywhere closer, that would be very much holding us back.
So maybe we got to check in with him about how likely he thinks it is at this point. I just have a hard time asking him about it.
Hello again. We're
In
just
this
sort of
context,
wrapping
because
things
I know
up
it's-
here
it's
with
a
the Foreman Dungeons. Now we're just
pain
talking about
point in
raid
his life
stuff.
right now.
Oh
Of
yeah.
which
I
raid
mean,
is the lowest reason, right? Like
I don't
it's-
think we should bother him about it.
yeah,
It's not really the biggest.
But if not him, we should start thinking about who. I'll approach him about how he feels about doing it, in general, and sort of see where he's at. Because I don't want to take it away from him if he's like I don't want him to feel like we just passed him over. But when I talk with him, I'll emphasize that his work is far more important than this. We just want to accommodate in the best way we can.
Sure.
But I don't know who our next best candidate would be for that third tank.
Me. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Do you even have a tank, Mayo?
Bring Mitch back.
Yep. I have exactly one other character, and it's a tank.
It has to
Mitch
be.
does not want to do Godslayer though.
No, he sounded very anti-Godslayer, which is understandable.
I think Mitch and Kat though have done a fantastic job of retiring but staying in touch.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Most people don't. I mean, I I see Cat more often than
If I knew.
most of the rest of Raid because I play D&D with her every other week, and there's a lot of talk in between there, but still, like, they both actually do fill instead of just saying that they will and then never do, which is great.
Right.
But anyway, this whoever's tanking that needs to be a Dragon Knight. So, you know, ideally we would have a Nightblade and 2 Dragon Knight tanks, which is what we have now. If we needed to, we could do. I stay where I am. Justin does that 3rd tank spot if we can't get another Dragon Knight tank, and then we just don't have engulfing Navintas. It's more important that a DK is on the ad, like the statues, than there is as the off tank on Navintas. But right now we have it that way because it means
Get all the
Justin
buffs.
can breathe. Yeah. Because most of our DPS upstairs is Magicka, so it's just a
Right.
good. But if we needed to, we could get by with 1 Dragon Knight. In which case, we just need somebody that able to confidently switch out of their DPS gear into tank gear and off tank that fight.
I think we kind of, I think we bring it up tomorrow because I think everyone's there.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be here tomorrow. No one's gone. It's just whoever's gonna fill. So maybe something to discuss what we want to do going into the next patch. Because even with our feedback, I think we're probably the only ones that have given a lot of. I mean, there might be forum posts about Godslayer, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not a huge thing people are pushing for because people that want Godslayer have been just going to the meta and getting it for the most part. I have a hard time believing they'll change it, but I mean, who knows?
They have changed things before. They just
Right.
usually did
Oh,
it
they definitely have.
simultaneous. Yeah, that's the part.
There's
that's
just been a lot of
actually-
groups I think that have gotten it right now, because there's
That's-
probably a handful. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the part that's too bad, is that people have done it, so they might just be like, "Oh, that means it's doable, and we'll just leave it." But it's like people have done it with the
H-Stam.
power
Yeah.
that is standard,
Yeah.
right?
It bothers me that you have to play a certain class to get an achievement. Fine if you are top scores and stuff, but an achievement,
Yeah,
even that hard of achievement, I feel like you should be able to do on a character.
to me,
Like-
it feels like the time should be the easiest part of those Trinity achievements. You know, like it should be like, if you can do a fucking run that is smooth on all hard modes with no deaths, you'll have done it fast enough for the achievement, right?
Right.
But the fact that you need those 8 necros right now to do it in 30 seconds shy of the maximum, right, is
Right.
really, really fast. So
That's what
So
it's
I'm not sure if you guys are
lately,
going to be
it's
interested
just
in
some
into all
Godslayers
this
that
stuff,
are
but
9-minute.
I'm going to
Somewhere
sign
in that
off
29
for the
minutes.
night.
I mean, the first few were
So,
like
yep, next stream will be
27.
tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some Sunspire Hard Mode again with Mayflower.
Like 25 or whatever.
Yeah, tonight was
Okay,
our
fine, then you got-
4-man
yeah,
dungeon
5
night. Got a
minutes,
few random
4.5
achievements in
minutes,
Moongrave
or
Fane.
whatever. Now it seems like
And
29.
yeah, that's pretty much all of this
oh,
Wednesday
God.
night stuff. It's just
know
dungeon
it all.
achievements.
Meta.
But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, tomorrow night is going to be the next stream. It's going to be Sunspire Hard Mode. We're still progressing through speedrun strats, so hopefully on our progression through Godslayer. So that's going to be tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.